Aloha guys, welcome to Prince Sean Internet TV. Here are a few ideas for making the world a wonderful place. Remember, vegetarianism is the beginning to allowing there be more food available, and there's something called a homogenized society in which it doesn't necessarily have to be a similar race of people, but a human race, a cosmopolitan culture in which people speak similarly and they therefore are able to more conveniently treat each other like family. And there isn't this kind of awkwardness or fear of, should I help this person? Should I invest my time in them or not? The goal is for the world to be, and this isn't something that can be forced, but I believe it's something that people will choose, and they are choosing it now that we're more and more interconnected. We're becoming one. We're kind of bouncing off each other. And it's possible to really get into this flow if one voluntarily exposes themselves to other people. Listen to other people without trying to really judge the content of what they're saying, perhaps, and just be around them, but knowing that you've got your own routine, you know, diet and exercise, but you can you can spend time with other people sometimes. That's what I've been doing, and trying to observe what happens. And I think it's really what I like to do is I consider this one of my occupations. Actually, I like to affect energetic spaces wherever I am. I consider that the work of a light worker or a healer, and maybe one day this will be a job that is um, compensated for beyond just spiritual compensation, but rather it's something that kind of like how you pay a pastor. But if people really believed that prayer, quote unquote, worked, then they would pay their pastor to pray for them. That's not the case. However, the light work that I do, I believe, is remarkably effective at synchronizing people, making them feel like they're not that they're working efficiently, that they're connecting with people, and they're experiencing serendipity and magical events. That's what I do. That's why one of the reasons I'm happy. And remember to really have your energy from your exercise and your diet. Like blend carrots and apples together in a smoothie. Eat well. Uh, and not don't try to get attention from don't try to get this energy from others by attention. I've tried it. Other people have tried it, and it's not fulfilling. Remember, it's trying to avoid getting advice from other people unless they actually have what you have, and you think that they can meaningfully contribute to your life. Uh, so that the goal is democracy, true democracy, and that's possible. In the legal system in America, for example, you have people paid to talk on behalf of others. But in true democracy, it would just be simply things are presented, and a whole population votes, and it takes time to do this. That's why we need perhaps more prisons, where we could hold people in order to be tried, but they would be able to be released quicker because it was all based on truth, or and rehabilitated, or they maybe have to be put to sleep. But these are decisions that you can't just leave in this small group of people. You need to have the whole community involved, and if the community is kind of undecided or they're like 50-50, then just bring it to a bigger community. I think it's important not to worry so much about things like uh, food and different things in the world because there's such abundance. and availability. And if you're concerned about this, just encourage other people to consider vegetarianism and how this might affect the world. Uh, but one thing I do is, even though I associate with non-vegetarians, I make it a point to not be judgmental to myself on that. I just do it because I have. It's not because I like them to become vegetarians. It's just because um, I like learning from them and working for them. Fair trade. However, this is not to be confused with real family. One's real family is not somebody you learn from, but just somebody who likes you as you are. I'd like to find my real family. If you feel that, you consider me family, tell me. Let's talk about it. All right. See you next time. Aloha. Let's stick together, guys, to the best we can, but not say that all the world is one when we all have our individual preferences, but hopefully, at least I myself can decidedly figure out a way, like leading a group gathering, and being selective about who's in it, and this group meeting up, and we doing certain rituals like the light work, and we're all vegetarians, and maybe a few other things, like maybe some Hawaiian style aloha shirts. These are some ideas. Uh, let's see if I can do it this Sunday. Actually, that would be fun. So thanks for being here with me. I'm giving you some ideas to create your own church, whatever your beliefs are. You know, Remember, it always has to have one leader. The leader doesn't have to be the main spokesperson, but it has to be the one person who allows people in and out of the group. And if you don't like the group, then just go and join another. Don't try to, for example, go to a Christian church and try to convince other people of a certain thing. Be respectful of the leader of the church. And if you don't like it, then don't be in the church. Okay. Some ideas on sociology, religion, and relationships and emotions for you. When you're feeling bad, focus on something that's about you. Go recite "I am God" 100 times or 10 times. Find space and focus on your successes, because ultimately nobody can make you harmonize with yourself but you. So give it a try. See you next time. Remember, the royalty, ladies and gentlemen, royalty.